Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Drogger breath.
Little wretch.
The true God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm.
Have you seen Skior around? I want to ask him about the Great War. So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skior, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Have you been living with the Horkers? We're only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. Until next time.
Hello, friend.
Welcome to my alchemy shop, Arcadia's Cauldron. Hold on. Oh dear, your skin's as pale as the snow. How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Don't worry. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare, and I'll be happy to serve you. I think you might be sick. How do you feel? I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Don't worry. I've got something for that. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farindor first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Take care of yourself. You're not supposed to be in here. I'm not going to warn you again. Get out or I'll call the guards. You should have listened. Guards! Help!
on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, warm beds. Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Nightgate for food or lodging. Anything you need, just holler.
What do you need?
Need something?
All right then.
Frode was a fool to take you in.
I haven't seen you before. Let me make this clear. I make sure no harm befalls the library. You so much as lift a finger with ill intent. I'll do you in such a way that oblivion might as well be ethereous to your rotting carcass. Understood? If it's a warm welcome you're looking for, you've come to the wrong hold. Nothing personal, Sirrah. Every other day, some stubborn Nord comes walking in, claiming these books must be burned, for they hold demonic secrets. Can't say they're entirely wrong about that. Doesn't give them the right to burn them, though. Bit of a dump these days since the Great Collapse. Actually, now that I think of it, it was quite a dump back then, too. Albeit a more intact one. There was a lot of bad history between Dunmer and Norns in this city. Most of my kind were purged from Winterhold long ago. I'm one of the few that remain. But I guess there aren't many Norns left either these days. One thing left that's worth a damn in this city is the college. Sure looks impressive. I've never set foot there, though I always wanted to. The only people remaining in Winterhold are those too stubborn to leave. I was born and raised in this city. I won't allow others to bully me into submission. I help the cult with guarding the library, as well as other tasks around town. Frode isn't always fair to me, but he pays well. Relatively. It's run by the Junal cult. An odd clique. For Nords, that is. Not meant as an insult, mind you. It's just that their interest in books and all is quite unusual for their kind. They're decent to me and the job pays well, so no complaints. Now, if you're interested in buying, you should talk to Skadi. Good day.
I have no strong love for the Stormbooks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Good day.
It seems the winters grow longer every year. Oh, my men and I are sailors. We hunt and fish, workers mostly, as well as do some, trading from time to time. Anything to gather supplies for our town when the ice allows it. Life out here is harsh, but we give it our best. It's not easy, that's for sure. The waters here are icebound most of the year, but traveling on the roads is just as dangerous. The Imperials say all coastal waters between Dawnstar and Windhelm are unnavigable. They wouldn't dare patrol here. Us Nords, however, we make it work. We have to. Good hunting.
What's the hurry? I'm all ears. Huh?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try. What do you want? Oh, great. Another crazy wizard. Why don't you go join the college and maybe you can prance about casting spells all day? Got any ale or mead? Nothing to do here but drink till you forget you got nothing to do. You ask me, not enough of Winterhold fell off into the sea. I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, all right? So, unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Lost? Yes? For a dragon to attack Heinsgrove? Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Arch-mage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived. And so, here we remain. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us. Someday the college may be fully accepted by the Nords. I hope that my work as Arch-mage may help. Meanwhile, it's not the place of the college to become involved in local politics. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Arch-mage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Arch-mage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here.